This boy made a profit by spoiling the plot and eventually aroused public indignation, and a superhero died because of the plot spoilers. Thanos used a super mobile phone to eliminate all the Guardians, including Iron Man. Just when everyone was immersed in grief, the movie suddenly ended. People would have to wait a long time to see the sequel. With nothing else to do, Bart suggested that they make some videos just like those on the internet, hoping that their favorite stars would see them. But an accident happened when they were finishing up. Milhouse was swept away by a rope and fell, breaking almost every bone in his body. After learning the news, Sky Arrow came to comfort the fans. Just then, Milhouse was taken away by a nurse, and Bart, who came to visit his friend, ran into them. Bart immediately lied and claimed that he was Milhouse. While they were chatting, the drunk Sky Arrow fell asleep. Bart found the next movie that hadn't been released yet on his computer. After learning the following plot, Bart began to threaten the townspeople to do things for him, otherwise he would spoil the plot for them. With this method, Bart obtained a great deal of loot. All the food in the cafeteria belonged to him, and he even tried to snatch the principal's wig. But this trick didn't work on Homer. Homer didn't care about the plot spoilers at all. As long as the benefits were great enough, nothing was impossible. Bart directly pulled Homer in to work with him. With Bart's accumulated experience, Homer quickly became proficient in using this trick to profit for himself. The two even prepared plot spoiler documents to make the threats more concrete. As the release date of the movie got closer and closer, Bart also realized that his threats were about to lose their effect. He ordered the townspeople to build a treehouse villa for him. At this time, the resentment of the people had reached its peak. Milhouse, who had just recovered from his illness, directly pointed out that Bart was an evil villain. Bart then declared war on the townspeople by threatening to spoil the plot. Just as the two were arguing, Iron Man suddenly appeared and took Bart to the movie universe. The superheroes there showed Bart the body of Sky Arrow, who had died because of his plot spoilers. Bart looked at the corpse with great grief. Just when Bart was immersed in regret, Thanos suddenly showed up and directly kidnapped Bart. He used his superpowers to tempt Bart into telling all the following plots. Bart firmly refused and even shattered Thanos' Infinity Phone with his own hands. It turned out that all of this was virtual reality, which was done by the film company to deal with the threat of plot spoilers. Bart woke up and returned to the real world, saying that he wouldn't spoil the plot anymore, and he even tore up the plot spoiler documents with his own hands.